respect what you believe in and how you believe things to be. And this is my stand, and this is how I believe things to be. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
letting it be known that this is where I am right now, and I want you to respect it, but I'm also going to respect you because I understand where you're coming from.
That's so
And
sweet.
that is, you know me. I'm like, what did John say one time? It's like, you're like a bull in a china shop. You're like ready to like chop, like knock everything down.
Yes.
This is what 6 years ago. Now I'm like a completely different person, and it's
Aww.
blessing. And what's happening to you, it's something that we talked about yesterday in Bible study, that we obsess over things that are not of God. We should be obsessing over Him, not like our image, not our, like trying to have millions of dollars, not of our, how many followers we have. And it's so easy because look, 1,000 followers, I think at 1,031 or something. I gain a couple and I lose like 2 or 3 all the time. I'm like, why can't I just get to 150? Like, what is? At first, I couldn't get to 1,000. Now I got to 1,000. I couldn't even announce that I got to 1,000 because I kept losing people.
Oh, you were like
And I'm
scared
like,
to announce
okay,
it.
like I'm at 1,000, and like I probably lose 30 people because you have like 30 haters.
They're following you just to hate on you, so they're just gonna.
Yeah, not today, Satan. You know, um, but take it as a learning. Like, okay, maybe that's not the audience that likes this, or maybe I could, spice it up. Like you're the queen of innovation, so like maybe I could spice it up and add some of that layer that I had before into the selling of products. Maybe I should do a live, separate the two. Not everybody's joining lives.
Yeah.
And then get a lot of followers that way. I don't know. I definitely am not the one to give advice about that, but I do know that it does get very easy to look at the numbers and then question yourself,
Yeah.
and then lose sight of all the other wonderful things that are going on around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, just talk to God and say, hey, God, you are my number one. I believe in you. I'm trying to make a living for myself as an entrepreneur, and, selling these things, or if it's going to help my family, please help me find a way to make my business grow. And He's going to do it for you. You don't even have to do much.
Yes. Well, and I did post something yesterday, like early in the morning. My depression didn't set in until like 10 or something. Because yesterday I had to take my husband to work. I put my kids on the school bus, came back because yesterday was baseball day, so I had needed to have the car for after school. And so usually on those days I get back home and I play like catch up. I didn't really have anything to catch up on, and so I said, okay, this would be a good time to like record a video. And so I put on the mic. I've just been like putting on the mic on every video that I have because it works so well. And so what I did something different, and this is I think why in the past 24 hours I did gain like 6. And TikTok like pushed it a little bit. Okay. I got the notification like, hey, can you approve this and confirm so that we can push it? Because I did it differently. Like, there was one, I basically, I put like the phone like I actually had the phone like right here. And in my sunroom, you can like see outside to like my porch and my yard. And we have like a porch that runs across the window. So I like did like a find me, like a Where's Waldo moment, but like a Where's Kayla. And so like I would put the phone here, press record, and in my mic, I would already be outside and be like, where am I? And then like I popped outside through the window so you could like see me through the window. So I did like a bunch of pop-ups throughout the house so you could like see the range of the mic. And that one is
Yeah.
getting some, you know, and I just barely posted it yesterday. So I need to be like, give myself more grace on it because,
Yes. Yes, because this is new. This is new. I mean, even if you've done it before, because you're gonna say, "Well, I've done it before," but you know what? You're getting back into it, and you know the world of the internet, and even not even the internet, like the applications, like TikTok, Instagram, they all change all the time.
yeah, yeah,
So it's like, give yourself grace. It's not you.
yeah.
It's like you're just trying to figure it out.
I'm definitely changing because you're right. I did do it before. I just know the reason why I had so many followers, and this could be a reason why I'm losing them too. It may not even be the videos. The reason why I could be losing followers is because not that I was like flaunting like an OnlyFans or anything. I was not like that, but definitely like I had some like funny Tina twerking videos and stuff like and
Uh,
so that was like 5, 6 years ago before I lost my account. I just got this account back and I'm like a whole different person. Like, I am not trying to Tina twerk on these videos anymore.
and you don't want those followers.
I
I'm
don't.
sorry, but like, you want the right type of followers that are going to take you to the next level.
Yeah.
That are going to pay because I've heard the TikTok shop, all of that. People make a very good living off of it. Like that is their income. That's how they make money. And when you find those followers that are going to help you with that, because there's this one girl. I went on someone's live for the very first time. I didn't even know how that worked. I remember being the very first person to join the specific TikTokers live. And we were just sitting there kind of chit-chatting, talking, and she was very engaging. She was asking me a lot of questions. It turns out that she lived in Austin, and I told her I lived in Haiti. Her husband's in real estate. I'm in real estate. She was telling me basically she was trying to like grow her followers, and she's been doing this for a while, and that's how she's been gaining more. And she's trying to stay consistent in going on lives. And I told her, like, this is my very first live that I joined. I don't know how it works. She's like, oh, well, it's, very, there's not like a specific topic that we talk about. It's kind of like whatever people want to come in and talk about. And the whole purpose is to engage people and get people to follow each other and build a community. And the great thing about her that I was learning, because I didn't even know the functionality of like, okay, if you do the hearts and you tap fast, and there's like a lot of rules to this. Okay.
Yeah.
There's like do's and don'ts, and you get kicked out for things. So she was kind of giving me the rundown what other people were joining. And as people started joining, she would tell them, hey, Edith was the first one to join my live, and she's been hanging in there, being very supportive. She kind of like intro, and then telling them to follow me, to follow my account. You guys go and follow. How many followers I gained. Honestly, I didn't keep up, but it's like everybody who joined, there was like almost like 100 or maybe a little bit more than 100. And everybody was like going in there and liking and following. I wouldn't say everyone, but those who were engaged, because there are a few portion of people that are basically just watching and listening.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's a lot of them that are actually chatting and engaging. So I thought it was a great experience, and listening to what you were trying to do with your, TikTok, and how it's been a little challenging because you're changing, as you evolved, I would say, since the last time you've had that activated. And you have so many followers, but, now you're transitioning into like new topics, your entrepreneurship, and you have your TikTok shop. So now you're going to look for other ways to gain more followers. And I thought that was a great a way to connect more, with people out there.
Yeah.
So that was my experience with going live. I've never done my own live. And I know you were telling me you have to have certain subscribers in order to even be able to show your face. I mean, still, I think it was great being on the other side.
Yes, I agree. I've joined a few different lives now, but I haven't, like you, I haven't, like, honestly, I'm just kind of nervous about joining my own live, doing my own live. I feel like we're both so analytical, we're planners, so I'm over here thinking like, okay, I need to make a spreadsheet about the topics and how they're going to work, and like if someone asks this question, what am I going to say?
And I think that's the beauty of it, because it was so imperfect that it was perfect. That I was able to let my guard down and I was able to engage back. Because if it was a lot of analytics, you know me, I'm more of like solving problems and connecting with people, and analytical stuff. Leave it to the experts, It takes me a little bit more effort. So yeah, no, I think it's best to let your guard down and to make it more relatable.
Yeah.
Not to overthink it. I definitely want to thank all of you for tuning in. I know this is our very first one. Well, it's actually second one, but our very first one that we're actually going to launch. We are very curious to hear more about what kind of topic that you would like to hear more of. We definitely want to build a community, and we are, whatever topics or conversations, things that you want to know more of, we will be more than happy to present it to you. So thank you for watching, and we're excited to continue to do our podcast. Stay tuned.
Yes, we are going to do, for sure, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and we are also looking at Apple Podcasts and exploring other podcast platforms. So we will be making all of the basic, I don't want to say basic, we will be doing all of the platforms that you can think of. So your Facebook, Instagram, things like that. So be on the lookout for us posting on where they're going to be.
Thank you for joining.
Thanks.